how some people have managed to vlog every day in December is well beyond me. November was relatively quiet for me work-wise. I got quite a lot of reading done. But December has turned out to be the complete opposite. I'm now working full-time and work is very full on. I work in a bookshop and the Christmas rush is upon us. So this is an update on what I'm reading, what I've been reading, what I've been trying to read, and what I've given up on. As a part of my epic reading challenge, I was supposed to read this book, Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. This didn't actually arrive until about 10 days into the month. I couldn't get cracking on it earlier. Since then, I've just been so busy and it kind of hasn't happened. You can see how far I've got. This month I went to Wellington, which is where I studied, and I graduated, so I now officially have a piece of paper saying that I have a Bachelor of Arts in Art History and English Literature. My hope was that I might get quite a bit of reading done when I was over there, but that really didn't happen. Since I've been back, it's been flat out. This is going on the did not finish shelf at the moment. It's one that I do want to return to, but now is not the time. I also have some other books on the go. I can't help it, I always do this. I haven't done much reading of them either, so it's not like they've been detracting lots of time from reading Les Mis. From the library I got Carson McCullers' The Member of the Wedding. I was really looking forward to reading this one. As you can see, I swear this is taking me longer to read than War and Peace. I'm halfway through and I just need to sit down and finish this book because I am enjoying it. I haven't had much time to sit down, and it's got quite long chapters. Short book, but long chapters, so it's one that needs to be read in 1 or 2 sittings. Then I have Jane Austen's Persuasion. After reading very, very quickly when I was reading War and Peace and Roberto Bolaño, I thought, oh, well, I'll just whiz through this. And again, I haven't got particularly far with it. I'm nearly halfway through. But Jane Austen's prose is not something that you can rush through. It's really something that you have to take your time with, otherwise you miss everything. So it's another one that I need to sit down with for a few hours and get through. The next 2 books are ones that are easier to dip in and out of. One is a history book on Paris. This is How Paris Became Paris. Very, very beautiful hardback. This is a history of Paris as a city, how it's changed architecturally and socially. I've read the introduction and the first chapter. It's very interesting so far. I wanted to read this alongside Les Mis because I thought they might work quite well with each other. I do not expect to be finishing this before the end of the year, but it's one that you can sort of dip in and out of because it's a history book. You can read a chapter here and a chapter there, so that's what I plan to do. And then the final book that I am currently reading is Hark! A Vagrant by Kate Beaton, and this is one that is very easy to dip in and out of because they are comic strips. It is Canlit, and it's also all about literature and history and interesting nerdy things. The ones that I've particularly been enjoying have been these ones where there's just a single strip of comic, so these are each individual little snippets, and I think that she does those particularly well. I may well do a review of this at some point as well, but my backlog of things to be reviewed is quite long at the moment, so maybe not, and I'll be due back at the library. And then I've got a few books that I thought would be quite good to read over the holidays. I am still working full-time, so it's not really a holiday for me, so I need things that I can pick up and put down quite easily. So I'll show you some of those. Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, Bobcat by Rebecca Lee, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, Sky Over the Louvre. This was reviewed by Jasmine, and I'm not going to try and pronounce her username. It's Cosette from Les Miserables, but I'll link it in the description. Her channel is fantastic. So there we are, stack of books that I'm currently reading, the one that I've given up on for now, and the other ones that I might get around to. I don't anticipate having many more videos up this year. There's this one, and I'm going to film another one on my top books of 2014. That's probably all I'm going to manage for this year. Thank you very much for watching. Happy Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. I will hopefully see you again briefly before the end of the year. Bye.